In the news this week, the government says it will continue to pursue no-fault divorce. The new Archbishop of York thinks the Bible needs reassessing to fit modern culture. And Holyrood politicians say 16-year-olds should be allowed to change sex. Hello. Plans to make divorce quicker and easier in England and Wales have been revived in the Queen's speech. The new programme for government includes the Divorce, Dissolution and Separation Bill. Under the bill, spouses would be able to simply walk away from a marriage without having to give any reason. A previous version was dropped when it ran out of parliamentary time ahead of the election. A government consultation on the earlier proposals found 83% of respondents disagreed with the plans to remove the right to contest a divorce. The Christian Institute has warned the bill would be a marriage wrecker's charter. The incoming Archbishop of York believes biblical teaching on sexuality should come second to 21st century cultural beliefs. Stephen Cottrell will take over from Dr. John Sentamu in June, becoming the second most senior clergyman in the Church of England. In 2017, he said Christians need to re-evaluate our understanding of human sexuality and look again at Bible texts to see what they are actually saying to our situation. For what we know now is not what was known then. He also said there was no reason why Thanksgiving prayers or a communion service could not be offered for civil partnerships. Church of England doctrine holds that homosexual acts should be repented of, and legitimising or blessing same-sex unions is wrong. The Scottish Government is proposing to allow people as young as 16 to legally change sex. In setting out the draft bill, Equalities Secretary Shirley Ann Somerville also revealed plans to cut the waiting period from 2 years to just 6 months. Also, anyone applying for a legal sex change would no longer need a doctor to diagnose them with gender dysphoria. The 195-page consultation document claimed the changes would have no effect on women's rights and makes no assessment of how schools could be affected by the proposed changes. The Christian Institute's Kieran Kelly criticised the proposals.
The Scottish Government is protesting there's nothing to see here, whilst at the same time it's actually proposing radical changes with far-reaching consequences. People as young as 16 will be able to change legal sex with ease, which could lead to young, confused people feeling under pressure to make life-altering decisions with very little time to reconsider what they're doing. Lowering the minimum age also raises serious issues for schools, and that's something which has been entirely overlooked in this consultation. And it's also worrying to see that despite the concerns being raised time and time again by women's groups and academics, the impact on the safety of women and girls is being dismissed.
And finally, a footballer has shared how Jesus Christ and the prayers of others have sustained his family following the death of his child. Benik Afobe and his wife Lois said they were totally devastated and heartbroken after their 2-year-old daughter Amora died last month from a severe infection. Following an outpouring of sympathy, Afobe thanked everyone who had messaged or prayed for them and publicly declared his faith in God. We trust in our Lord Jesus Christ, and when we are weak, he comforts us. He will protect the family and give us strength always. Well, that's all for this week. On behalf of the Christian Institute, I'd like to wish you a happy Christmas and a peaceful New Year. Join us next week as we look back on 2019. Until then, goodbye.